Hi, this is Patrick Murray, and I am the CEO of Top Airport Parking, and today I will be walking you through how to find cheap Denver airport parking. The first steps that we want to go over, though, are other ways that you could get to the Denver airport. And it all depends on how you're spending your dollars, right? If it's you that's spending money on your airport parking reservation, that's a lot different than if your company is, or if your company pays for any way for you to get to the airport, that's a lot different than you paying out of pocket. So a lot of this is going to be for people that are paying out of pocket. So if you're a small business owner, or if you're going on a vacation, or this is personal travel, this video is mostly for you. If you're a corporate traveler, we still have some tips, but we basically, our advice to corporate travelers are do whatever is the most convenient that your company will pay for. But so to get into it, first off, we compiled this video just to help you out with not needing to read through the big blog post. So if you are capable of reading the blog post, it's basically the same thing. Might as well just read the blog post. But we're happy to provide this video as well, just in case if you don't want to read and you're on the run and just want to listen to it. And if you do want to read the blog, there's also a link for it in the description here. But so too long didn't read. If you don't actually want to go through the full video, our advice for how to find cheap Denver airport parking is basically two ways. Number one, through our website, Top Airport Parking. We've negotiated a great deal for you. It's $3.99 a day, and it's with a professional parking facility. Shuttles run every 5 to 10 minutes, and it's within 5 to 10 minutes of the Denver airport. If you're parking for more than 30 days, there's actually a parking facility that is offered by the airport. It's called the 61st and Pena lot, and that is actually just $36 for a month. You do have to pay an extra $9 to take the A-Line train into the airport from that stop, and then $9 back, so it's basically $36 plus 18, right, for 30 days. So that's another option for longer travel. But we will get into a lot more details through this video as well, but those are the two things that we basically come back to a lot. So first, let's start off with the public transportation. Denver has been working on this new train for a while, and now offers the A-Line. It's $9 from the city or any of the stops, and that's each way. So our advice to you is if you're going to not be gone for too long, and you're okay with either parking your car at one of the stops, or if you live downtown, this is a nice option. It's only $18. If you live in Colorado Springs or outside of the city, there are also the Bustang services as well, which we linked to all of these in the blog post. And those can range from anywhere from $10 to $28, depending on what town you're coming in from. Basically, you take those to downtown Denver, and then you would take the $18 round trip A-Line. If you don't want to take that, there are other options as well. So let's look at ride sharing. Obviously, Lyft and Uber are two very popular ride sharing services. The average rate from downtown Denver to the Denver International Airport, for both of them, we've compiled and we've put onto the blog as well. So for Uber, it's $32 each way if you're taking the normal Uber X, so that's from door to door without any other pickups. $64 total, or it could be $50 total if you take an Uber Pool, which might delay how long it takes you to get to the airport. For Lyft, it's $38 each way actually from downtown Denver for $76 total, though prices of course vary. $56 with Lyft line. Now let's look at on-airport parking. So this is parking that's actually offered from the airport. So we already went over the 61st and Pena lot, which is one of my favorite if you're going to be parking for over 30 days. The other options that they have are mostly for corporate travelers that are paying on the company's dime, right? If you're paying for your own personal parking, the prices tend to be a little bit high. But just to run through them, there's east and west typically for all of these lots. So for garage parking, it's $25 a day. Economy, $16 a day. For this shuttle, it's $8. valet $33, short-term parking $120 a day, and then 61st and Pena, like I said, it's $36 for a month, but it's $4 a day, but you do need to pay the extra $9 each way to take the 8 line. So our suggestion is if you're flying corporate and they give you a budget of $33 or more a day, to do the valet option. Nice and convenient, you're right at the airport, or also take an Uber and Lyft into the city. If you want to be conscious for the environment, possibly you share a ride to the airport or you take public transportation. And we'll go into the off-airport parking options as well, which some corporate travelers like to use anyway and save their company's money because it is more convenient than some parking at the airport. Valet is obviously very convenient. Short-term parking, it's $120 a day. I don't think any company should pay for that, but it all depends, right? It's all your preference. So now let's get into off-airport parking. So if you compare and contrast, you might be able to figure out what the best options are for you. So compiled in the spreadsheet that we created is a cost for everything. To summarize what we found, it basically comes back to what we said in the beginning. There's a lot of different options, but if you're very price sensitive and you're mostly looking for price, here's the breakdown. Through us with Top Airport Parking, you're going to park within 5 to 10 minutes of the airport. Shuttles run every 5 to 10 minutes as well. And it's a professional parking company, right? Never an unlicensed facility or a hotel or anything like that. And it's just very simple. You go on and you purchase. Now, if you want to know where you're parking and you don't want it to be through a company like Top Airport Parking where you don't know where you're parking until after, there's other options too. And just to go in a little further, with Top Airport Parking, you can cancel at any time. So if you don't like who you were paired with, you can cancel. But other facilities that we like are Park DIA, especially if you're looking for something that's indoors and valet parking, right? So our parking is always uncovered. Perhaps you want to park indoors because you don't want the sun to be hitting your car while you're gone for a while, or if it's cold and could be snowing, right? So Park DIA offers $18.95 indoor parking, and that's valet. It's very simple. You can even download their app. Just scan your phone whenever you get in, scan it as you leave, and the valet is very simple. Their shuttles are always running within 5 to 10 minutes, and they're only 5 minutes away. Canopy Airport Parking is another great option, $15.95 for their indoor valet. And Find Airport Parking recently launched, and they're $21 for their indoor parking. Like I said, if you're parking for over 30 days, you may want to look into the 61st and Pena lot. But yeah, with Top Airport Parking, we've really tried to make it as affordable as possible at $3.99 a day for our outdoor self-parking lots, which are within 5 to 10 minutes of the airport. So if you have any questions, please click our blog post and feel free to reach out. Thanks.